A very good afternoon to all of you, dear esteemed speakers, participants, and fellow innovators. Welcome to the workshop of Intellectual Property Rights and IP Management for Startups organized by the Institution Innovation Council of Shyam Lal College, University of Delhi. It is with a great honor and anticipation that I, Dr. Leena Singh, introduce our esteemed speaker, Mr. Krishnagandhi Pachiappan, a leading figure in the startup ecosystem. Mr. Krishnagandhi, his rich profile and diverse range of roles from social entrepreneur to co-founder and educator. With a distinguished career marked by remarkable achievements, Mr. Krishna Gandhi has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to innovation and entrepreneurship. His expertise in securing grants, obtaining patents, and championing technological solutions underscore his invaluable contributions to the field. As a social entrepreneur, Mr. impact on the communities, addressing pressing social needs through innovative solutions. His role as a co-founder and educator further exemplifies his dedication to nurturing the next generation of innovators and change makers. Throughout his journey, he has gained international recognition for his contributions, his reputation as a thought leader in the startup ecosystem. His wealth of experience and insights promise to enrich our discussions and inspire us to unlock our full potential as innovators. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Krishna Gandhi for graciously sharing his expertise with us today with his guidance. Let us embark on this workshop with enthusiasm and determination as we collectively strive towards a future defined by creativity, collaboration, and transformative ideas. Thank you, sir, and welcome you in this workshop. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, good afternoon, everyone. Now, I'll share my screen. Yeah, okay. So, today the topic we focus on the intellectual property rights and IP management for startups. Why we focus on this topic and create the awareness among the faculties or students, innovators, and grassroots innovators. We must know because nowadays is the competitive world. The US and China is more focusing in the innovation ranking in the top list because of the contribution of the educational institutions. So now our government focus before 3 years is the frame the Institution Innovation Council and also fix the some targets to reach the in a create and reach the uh, innovation ranking top listed. So as we are in the top listed, I think it's the 42th the ranking. Before 2026, sorry, 2016, we are ranking in the 87. Now we are in 42. So because this kind of the lot of efforts we take, we reach the achievements. Yeah. Why we discuss the intellectual property rights? So the it is essential for the startups especially and then industries because their inventions may be created someone persons may be copied and develop the products and build the company and sell the product local region or national level if possible to reach in the global level. So in this aspects legal aspects we filing the patents regarding the innovations and inventions that will protect your idea, and as well as others use of the revenue generations through IP. We block it, and you can file the case against the particular person in court. Next, we understanding the what are the things in the intellectual properties. Uh, there are a number of types. So musicians nowadays, the common problems are arising in the movie field. So this story is my story. Some persons are copied. So at the time you filing in the copyrights means that infringement is overcome. If you not filing the copyright, some person is argue this is my story means, so we maintain the true story, but other persons are copied. So the time copyright you not file means your entire idea will loss. The person maybe get there. For example, if I Chandramouli is registered in Bahubali story, I copied from Chandramouli. I make a film or web series or these times. At the time I get the more and more revenues. If suppose Chandramouli registered in the copyrights, at the time Chandramouli act file the case against me because I copied work is legally proved. So this kind of the things will protect your ideas, not only for the stories, um, symbols, and the new images, especially in the logos, uh, and then any new products. So before 3 to 6 years, they played with the Bajaj and TVS. They are invented, but accidentally the same invention, but they finally proved in the Bajaj. So the some amount is claimed from the Bajaj side, that is will be given. So this kind of the protection is more helpful to protect your idea as well as your company growth. Yes. What are the types of intellectual properties? The one is the common essential for the startups is the patents. Another one is the trademarks. Another one is the copyrights. Here the patent is for the here with the Indian Patent Act 1917 should satisfy your innovations. Though first one the criteria is the invention, and then novelty, and the final one is the industrial applicability. As per the Indian Patent Act 1917, your idea or your product should satisfy the if you protect your idea through the legal documents. In this way, if suppose your company trademarks, for example, the branding name, Tata, the Coca-Cola, these are the branding name. Now also the telecom circle is uh, VI. The Vodafone and Idea as are combined make the VI. So that is the trademark of the logo. So the trademark will help to protect your products, as well as other person may be copied your trademarks. Lot of infringements are there. Some word is changing. Amul means the word one LE Amul. So this kind of the word is adding and sell the products that affect the Amul company. So if finding anywhere use means they filing the case, they return the some amount to the companies. And then copyright. So So the copyright work is means done the music works, and then the stories and anything the writing. If these all the things comes under in the copyrights. Yeah, next move on the patents. So the patent is the legal document that is the monopoly rights. If satisfy the three criteria as per the Indian Patent Act 1970, they have give the rights for you. So at the time, uh, you have the rights for the your innovations. The for example, the Apple company they create the touchscreen technology. So the touchscreen technology that help to uh, penetrate the markets easily. The technology would help uh, for the commercialization as well as the customer user experience. So they have validated and give the granted. Here the patent is different types of patents are available. One is the utility patents. So here utility patents means the technology related things. That is the utility patent. And the design patents. Here the design patent, how the mobile looks like. For example, if I design a flexible mobile, so they have what are the tricks using the flexible designs, that is the creating the artwork. So that they give the different views the filing. They provide also the design patterns. For this use this kind of design pattern, product your design other companies or other person, other neighbor persons are unable to copy it. If copied, you file the case against that person. And then plant varieties, these all the things comes under in the pattern category. Yeah. And then the trademarks. So the trademark should focus on the symbols and then words. In our college they frame the logo, the learn serve succeed. And then each company they have some taglines or some words. uh, for example, Geo have some unique brand. They have reached the easily to the customer. So the logos and the brand names, and then hello, hello.
Uh, yes, sir. Dave, kindly mute yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, please continue.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So in our college, they have using the learn, serve, and succeed. They have the tagline, that is the word or phrase. In our university, Anna University, they using the knowledge is power. So each and every logos they represent some words that mindly reach easily one. And then example, yeah, everyone they know that tick mark is the Nike. So the Nike is used for the shoe brands. So they easily they identify. And then they're using some colors. The Royal Enfields using the red colors. So CSK, yeah, the CSK using the lion symbols. That is the trademark of the CS Chennai Super Kings IPL trademarks. So this kind, the every teams they create the logos not only for the teams or education institutions. They are creating the startups because they easily reach into the customer. Yeah, and then copyrights. So the copyrights is the covered in the book materials, lab manuals, and then story. These all the things. Here the example is the Harry Potter. So the Harry Potter series is the imagination thing story one. So they are writing and then filing the copyrights. They have through these copyrights they get the publishing companies each and every copy sold they give the royalties. So one of the way also you generate the revenue that help by the intellectual properties. Yeah. The copyrights cover the software codes and then the architectural designs, any the artistic works, literary works is covered in the books, the all the things, musics, the movies covered in the movie stories. These all the things. So the copyrights also one of the protecting way. If you start your startup, first you focus on the technology part. That part should satisfy in the Indian Patent Act 1917. There you get the patent rights for protect the other person's copied. The trademark that would help to reach the customer's mind and then engaging the customer also, so that only your product will customer buy. And then copyrights the your products maybe any user manuals and other things comes under in the copyrights category. So these three things protect your startup from other copied person or any infringement, other local persons. These are the things. So what are the steps for followed in the IP management? The first one is the branding elements. So already the branding elements is in the our company brand marks. So how we create the brand mark? So the separate topic is the brand management. So the brand is more important to customer buy the particular product. For example, I create a flexible mobile technology. You fall the mobile to the ground at the time the mobile will not anything break or scratch. That is the technology innovation. I found it out. I filing the patent uh, in Bangalore or Hyderabad. Any one persons copied and build the mobile sale in the local. So at the time accidentally I found that matters. They filing the case against that persons. So in this way help to our startup companies. And then how if you
इधर आवाज आ रही है आपको? हाँ,
local
नहीं ये वो करना है
So infringement any carried out related to our products, you regularly monitoring all the activities. They also giving the company. At the time, I have no money because I am a student. My family is a poor background. How I start the company? It's highly difficult one. So another way is that is the investor way. So investor is investing money means you get the uh, general rule is the 5x. If you give 5 lakhs means you generate the revenue 5 into 5, so the 25 lakhs. So the investor look that the point is the commercial point only looking. So you attract the particular investor means they using the IP strategies. This kind of the things are we followed. This kind of the things we are achieved. For example, technology intervention patents are filed, and I created the company name is the Krishnagandhi. So I create Krish. So the Krish is the brand name. So I create the trademarks, and then how using the mobile, they create the manual. So that manuals are comes under the copyright. These things are I detailedly explained in front of the investor. The investor will impress and then give the money. The investor means the shark tank. So the shark tank conducting the regularly those who are the innovative products. Simple products also they are ready to invest the money from investor side.
ये इलेवन लैपटॉप में क्या
Sir, display screen is not visible and his voice is also not audible.
सर लेफ्ट तो नहीं हो गए
सर हैं तो बट उनका स्क्रीन का डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रहा. अब ही इज स्टार्टिंग अगेन.
अब आ गए
ओके, थैंक यू.
So now is it okay?
यस सर नाउ इज ओके
Sir, which slide is not visible, sir? From
स्लाइड ऑफ ट्रेडमार्क्स
yeah, from this side is the disappear.
इनविजिबल
Huh? From trademark onwards, sir. Sir, when cutting the slides, trademark or copyrights? Yeah, is the copyright work. So the copyright works will focus on the your creative work. For example, like creating the stories, book manuals, and then book chapters, book. These all the things comes under the copyrights. For example, consider the startup companies. I founding the technology solution, the flexible mobile means they prepare a user guide. So the user guide comes under the copyright works. So the copyright will help other persons or infringement or copied affect your revenue, they will help to protect your sales. And then this is the steps for IP management. So if I start the companies or you start the companies, the essential thing is one is the pattern is possibility. First you check, and then normally all persons are eligible to the trademarks, and then copyrights. The copyrights comes under the manuals, maybe the like the user manuals. For example, I create the how using the touch screens with the flexible mobiles or the mobiles interface will help to achieve the protection of the rights. Uh, Not only protect your idea, another way is help to generate the revenue. For example, COVID vaccine find out from foreign countries. The India is the purchasing from the particular company. So the company is using the licensing options. So through license options, the companies, India, the country, the customer, they are getting mutual benefits. Uh, from India says, protect the peoples. Company says for the every individual injection with the revenues, and then day by day, so the competitive world increase the competitions. If suppose uh, I am studying the final year, I start the company. My family background is poor, so enough money to start the startup company. So at the time, one more way is possible. So I prefer the investor. So I present the my idea in front of investor. At the time, the strength point or competitive advantage are using the IP managements. The the technology, the flexible technology, I filed a patent, sir. The customer how he is using, sir, the user manual that also comes under the copyrights. Also I filed, and then the company name is the Chris. They also create the branding name. So these all the things the help to impress the investors. So the investors give the money. So I build the company and then reach to the customer. So my company is growing day by day. This is the way to generate the IP revenues.
Yeah.
Here the represent one more point, that is before 4 or 6 years, the Kerala government announced the Kerala Startup Missions. They did for students in the final year project. After getting placement, they are working in the MNC company. After announcing Kerala government this scheme, the persons are returned to take the particular projects and the reworks. That project is the sewage cleaning robot. So that robots they have built it and filing the patents. As of now, that robot technology filed the 120 countries because that is the unique one. Uh, while cleaning the sewage, the toxic gases affect the human, but robot is a non-living being. They are fixing the camera to cleaning. So nowadays the smart cities also implementing. Is the best example for Bandicoot robot for the best IP managements. They are filing 120 countries. They protect the 120 countries. They are copied work is protected. So in this way, protect your idea, as well as if you file a patent means other company copied your work is little bit worried about this. If you copied work carry out, easily filing the case. They have the what the loss of amount is more. So in this way, the up to patent 20 years valid period, you will generate the money revenue more. After that, they comes into the public domain. Other persons are using. And the one more example is the cricket LED bile stems. In early stage, difficult to find the runouts, the stampings is highly difficult one. But nowadays is the circuitry incorporated in the stems and lighting effects. They are filing. So the per game they are charging the 5 lakhs rupees to 8 lakh rupees. They are generating the revenues through the sell the products as well as the protection of IP. Which protection is the right for your startup? So the pattern is support on filing gives only the process and the product only. So the trademarks give the names, logos and slogans. For example, Krishna startups or mobile startups means care to earth or care to care. So the slogans is the care to care. These are the simple slogans. So these are the comes under the trademarks. And then the copyrights is the anything artwork, and then user manuals related things, and then any other creative works, designs. These all the things comes under the copyrights. The patent from filing date to 20 years. If I filing today means uh, 2044 is the valid expire of my patent. And then the trademarks is the renewal. They give the 10 years and 5 years. That particular periods you pay the renewal fee and then again renewals. And then copyrights, the ones you file the copyrights granted means the author uh, live up to live with lifetime span only, and additionally from the date of day to plus 70 years. These are the copyrights using the for your startups. Yeah. So how we manage these all the things? Regularly we follow. If you start your company means 2 to 5 years technology is upgraded. So we adopt the technology and then how help to the IP. So each and every improvements and the way to identify and then you filing the patents. That would help to your company growth and reputations. If any infringement in anything, you will deal within the legal aspects with the patent attorney or advocate. So these are the things protect your startups. Yeah. And then is the SIP scheme. This scheme for the startups, the central government is announced. This help to the startup companies filing their patents, trademarks and copyrights. Um, some patent agents are enrolled here for this scheme. The central government is allotted. If your company is filed under the DPIT registration, they will contact you through mail. If you interest, you can approach in this scheme. They will give the reimbursement amount because the government is focused on global innovation index ranking. must be in a top listed because small countries are listed in a top 10. We are uh, knowledge hub country, but still we are beginning in the 42th position. So this scheme will help to the early stage startup companies u- utilize this scheme. And then nowadays the competitive world is increasing. Every companies are competing. So some uniqueness is need. That is the way is IP one because every companies are unable to file or create a IP. It's highly risk one because they have need the innovations. If your critical thinking and innovations help to value added of your company. Nowadays, the investors and then funding agency also raise the question about the intellectual property status. So, hereafter, the intellectual property filing is the major role for companies and get the funding from governments. Here is the Indian Patent Office. So you check the Indian patent search if anyone is yearly filed. So here from the date you checking at least 20 is the patent validity. So if I check in the mobile technology from 2000 onwards as on now. So I enter the title and click the search. Sorry. So I enter the flexible mobile technology. So the flexible word so and mobile relevant the documents are listed. So the total documents are 11,754 documents. So all the documents should be relevant to me. The that is impossible one. We check it in the I expert in the mobile. So I pick this pattern. So position hangover for mobile user equipment. So the user equipment. So from the title onwards, that is the irrelevant to my title. Okay. So you click the application status. Yeah, there is the Qualcomm company filed this. So this is the PCT means the international filing, and then still they are oh so this month only the yearly publications are published. So the awaiting request for the examinations. So if you request the examination within for 18 months, else your patent filing is dispatched. This is the one way to your idea check it in the Indian patent database. And then another one is Google search. patent. Flexible. So some titles are showed mobile display device and then mobile control flexible display device. So it may be relevant to me. So I click it and then download the PDF. So I think this is the Chinese pattern. So the bilingual language is presented in this document. Yeah. So the this kind of the searchings will help to route it to the PCT. The PCT is the Patent Cooperation Treaty that would help to reach the different countries. For example, I told the Bandicoot sewage cleaning robot. So they are filing in the PCT route in the different designated countries. So then only they are reaching 120 countries patent filing. Else they are highly difficult one. So similarly, you check the international filing also from the Google patent site, and one more is the WIPO patent search. So these all the things searching would help to your idea is workable to filing a patent or not. These are the free database. Some paid database also available. Flexible mobile phone. Yeah, the 420 documents are available related to the flexible mobile. Yeah, just I think one. I click this document. They are the international filing document. I think, but the flexible mobile also already filing the patents in the organic LED also using. So the bilingual documents are available. So in this way, you check with your idea with other patent published document in the database. If different with your idea, so the normally you study in the abstract means you easily understand whether your idea is different from the particular idea or not. You usually identify, and then this is the drawing documents. Yeah, this is the as announced that document because they are filed the patent. This is the application number. This is ordinary application number. This is the PCT application number. So if the filing the language is the Chinese, the applicant is the optoelectronic semiconductor display technology. Yeah, the applicant is the their company. So if suppose I started in this relevant to the company is Trish Flexible Mobile Technology Private Limited. So they are using this. So the normally the companies, the inventor is the employee, the applicant is the company. So similarly like the education institutions, the applicant is the college name, the inventor is the faculty. It may be the applicant and inventors both are using employee is the better, but the normally the company is not allowing for that kind of things. So in this way you identify the product your idea for to the patents. Similarly the trademarks, actually the trademark act is 1990. They have the, some rules and regulation in the amendment rules, and then we checking the Indian patent database. Yeah, there is the class, the word mark, the search type is the three category word mark, Vienna code, phonetic. We choose the word mark. The word start with, so there is the, so they have the rules. We download the documents from the class because the products of the companies are classified in the code. So we don't know have the, I don't know the codes, but in this way, yeah, here is the code classification is there. What is the error? So in this way you check similar like the patent database. If your slogans or words is are matching or not, you also you check, and after that you fix your startups. Yeah, okay. If any doubt,
Yes, students, any doubt?
No, sir, we are good with. We do not have any doubts, but yes, the information was really useful on how to check the patents.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt, students?
Ma'am, I got a question, but that might not relate exactly to the topic since it was a
No,
sort
no,
of
you
like
can
a.
ask sir if it's related to sir's area of field. You can ask him.
Sir, I wanted to know about the career prospects if we think of getting into this domain of working about the IPR and related career. So,
yeah, yeah,
can you
please
share?
once again repeat your question.
Say, I wish to know like how about the career prospects if we think of making a career getting into the IPR domain.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Can
okay,
you
okay.
brief us about that? Yeah.
You have the drafter opportunity nowadays. Recently, before 1 years, the patent processing is a highly difficult one. After the Corona period, so the everyone switches to get the revenue because each and everyone run the life, you need the money. So The Indian patent examiners also are offering. At the time you will clear, you will become an Indian patent agent. One option, major first option. And then another one is the patent analyst. If you check it with the different database and then paid database, you give analyzing the give the crispy points. So one of the opportunity for the patent analyst and then patent drafter. These all the things are create a job opportunity for you. Which one is suitable for you? Identify and fix it. Your life will become smoother as per the your question. And then one more. The recent data is Chennai Patent Office this month publishing the yearly publication is the 800 nearer to 800. Before 8-10 years, 18 to 30 patent publication is published is the highly impossible. And then the Kolkata office, Mumbai office, Delhi office is concluded is predicted approximately 3000 to 3500 applications are published. They are reviewing after you clearing the patent examinations, practices, and then conduct the exam for the examiner. So patent examiner opportunities also possible, and then the SIAPV scheme also guided. If you authorized patent agent, they are eligible to give the government scheme also. These are the opportunities are available as of now. Which
So
one you prefer
yes, sir.
based on your knowledge level and creative thinking?
So as a patent agent or patent analyst, how do we operate? Like, is it like operating within some organization, or is it like
Yeah,
an autonomous sort
yeah.
of mode?
You run your own venture or you belongs to some other companies. Nowadays, the everyone focusing the IP sectors. So the time, so the agent is need to filing the patent. The R&D departments they focusing developing a new thing only. But how to filing the way as per the Patent Act law is a highly difficult one. That is the unique way that you create or you understand and able to write those all the things is it possible to hire many companies hire you.
Thank you so much, sir, for guiding me.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Sir,
Ah,
uh,
Selvi.
sir, how much salary we can expect starting salary in patent analysis field?
Uh, so based on the venture size also varied. If eminent company means uh, they recruiting initially giving a 30,000. Lot of IP firms, the Banana IP Council are there. This is the reputed one. If you work with that kind of the Banana IP Council means you get salary is the 25 to 30 initially. It's a small venture means now if I plan to develop the venture, at the time they give the salary is less one. So when you eminent firm you working, you get a high salary, minimum 30,000 starts. If you work in a company means they are giving the 60 to 70,000.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. It was a really good lecture. And it is with
Okay.
immense gratitude and a deep sense of appreciation we extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Krishnagandhi
an esteemed entrepreneur of Mahalakshmi Healthcare and the co-founder of Firechip Education Technology Private Limited. Today we had the privilege of having him as the resource person for our enlightening workshop on intellectual property rights and IP management for startups. Sir, on behalf of Innovation Council, Shyam Lal College, and all the attendees, I would like to express our profound gratitude for your willingness to share your time, knowledge, and experiences with us. Your contribution today has not only enriched our understanding but has also inspired us to pursue our entrepreneurial journey with a renewed focus on innovation and intellectual property. Sir, we are deeply appreciative of your generosity and the positive impact you have made today. Thank you, sir. And we look forward
Thank
to the opportunity. Yes, we would like for you to also get connected with us in future, sir. So thank you once again.
yeah.
One group photo. All of
Yes,
them
sir.
open the
Sure, sure.
camera.
Sure. Please switch on your videos so that we can have a group photo. Kindly switch on your videos. Switch on your front camera. Thank you. Sham, are you taking the photo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 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 Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So we can uh, we can end the session now.
Now we can go.